fun to be morning again. But maybe I prefer night. New York at night is quite beautiful.
Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city.
Upgrade your gear and abilities? Well, I already did that. Oh, okay, I see. I can do that. Fake JJ News. I'll say it again. Stop sending Spiderman branded onesies. Oh, I can read it all. Where's the side quest? Ooh, that's far. Why does it have a check mark there? Perhaps it means the challenges of that thing are already completed. Like the lab would have a check mark once I do all the quests, all the puzzles, perhaps.
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seemed worried. Are you into something dangerous?
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating.
Even Mr.
Don't
Lee's
worry,
actually.
I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking
Shelter's
again.
a
Baby
facade
steps.
for.
I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual. You got a good boss, May.
I'll tell him you said so. Love you, Peter.
Love you on it.
Hello?
Peter, it's Dr. Octavius.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Lance Corporal Texador is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot. I didn't forget. I just, I'll be there soon.
This tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
Busy, Doc.
He's right. How did I lose track of time?
Wait, that's the Avengers Tower! Sweet. Sweet Jesus.
Hey, old-fashioned B&E. Gotta love the classic. Man, Fist goes away and suddenly it's amateur hour.
Hang tight.
Tell everybody you're for real.
Available unit, an assault was just reported. Additional officers report suspicion in Harlem.
I can't let him hurt that victim anymore. Try and guess how I feel about bullies. I realize the irony in me saying this. I hope you've learned not to hit people.
The irony. I hope you learn not to hit people when you just kick someone else's
Wait a minute!
butt.
Over here!
Is something wrong?
Oh, no. I just had to thank you for saving my daughter from those muggers.
When did this happen?
Just now. Busy guy like you.
Huh?
I guess it all blurs together, huh?
It wasn't me.
Near the theater on
Someone else doing
126
it.
on Powell. She just called and told me.
Right.
Or a
Sorry.
trap.
Happy to help. I'm glad your daughter's safe. Okay, I wasn't anywhere near there. I should swing by and see what's going on. There's the theater. And the crime scene. I better find out what happened.
Crime scene? Oh, okay. I thought she was killed. Oh, it's a vigilante, probably.
Still alive.
I'm gonna question the
So whoever did this isn't a lethal protector. That's promising.
Sorry I missed the action. Thanks for keeping us safe, Spider-Man.
You're back already? I thought you were checking out that fire.
Right. On my way now.
Which way was it
Fire
again?
now?
Last time you went that way.
South?
South.
Got it.
Thanks. I got a little turned around. Someone's impersonating me. It could be the chameleon again. I've got to pick up his trail.
Oh, the chameleon.
It does smell like there was a fire in this direction. There's the fire damage. Looks like it got put out quickly. He used the fire escape. Guess he couldn't copy my web shooters.
Hey, Spidey, what'd you do with that fire extinguisher?
Fire extinguisher, huh? Wonder where he left it.
You came back! I can't thank you enough for saving my friend from the fire. I thought she was dead.
My pleasure. Look,
saving
I
people?
want to make sure everyone's safe, but the smoke kind of got to me. Do you remember where I went next?
Sorry, I was helping my friend. I think you went back up there.
Thanks.
Drop the fire
Give your friend my
extinguisher.
best. Whoever faux Spider-Man is, he's helping people. But what he's doing is dangerous. I've got to find him. My doppelganger used a fire extinguisher. Might still be around here.
Oh, there we go. Private investigator. Ooh. Ah, it's the puzzle.
He used a fire extinguisher. What type of suppressant is in this?
Alright. We don't have subtraction, so it's kind of easy. Alright, so this one can't be used on the second one. It can be used on the first one. This one can't. So these three can't be used on the third one, so one of them has to go out. This one can't be used on the first one, so this one is out. We need 4, select 4, so this one is out. This one can be used, this one can be used. This one can not be used. No, you can on the second. This one, I don't think this one can be used, let me double check. Okay, you can. TKK. This is the other one that couldn't be used. Got it. That and that. Oh, oops, no. There we go.
ADP. Pretty standard. And easy to track. He got fire suppressant on him. If I key my lenses to track its chemical signature, it should lead me right to Spider-Man 2.0. He's walking normally. No webs, no powers. Which makes what he's doing suicidal.
Bro, quick thinking with that extinguisher, Spidey.
Fire extinguisher, huh? Wonder where he left it. That guy looks like he's been in a fight. Maybe he knows something.
Come on, man, lay off. I told you everything. The deal's going down the roof. No lie.
Right, just... you stay out of trouble. Hope I'm not too late.
Hope he's not dead. Oh. Maybe he's hurt.
My doppelganger's got some skills. And he left the drugs. Seems like his intentions are good, even if his methods are nuts. Look, this one will need painkillers for a few days, but should be fine.
Where'd you learn to fight like that?
But he fights well, huh?
That's gonna leave a mark. Knocked out, but breathing. That's him. People seem to like him. Yeah, I mean me.
How does he know how to fight?
This is weird.
My pleasure, citizens. Excuse me. I hear someone in need.
Okay, I do not talk like that. Nobody talks like that.
Let him go.
Yeah, right. We'll get even more from Mr. Fisk when we bring him your head.
Ooh.
Whoa, hey guys! I'm not the real Spider-Man.
Not anymore, you're not.
Should have been careful, brother.
Time to even the odds a little.
Always knew it was more than one guy. Kill them both!
I got this. Go.
Miss a chance to team up with the real Spider-Man? No way!
You know how to fight.
I'm a black belt. Teach at Chikara Dojo.
I'm reading the dialogue, that's why I'm getting my ass kicked.
Yeah, but when you dress like me, you inherit my enemies. And I've got a lot of enemies.
Look out! More of them!
I'll take the ones with guns. You get the rest.
Where's the go again?
There's a feast shelter nearby. And I'm sure folks would appreciate free self-defense classes.
Good idea. Gotta admit, I'm starting to see the downside of the suit.
Glad you see it.
Rocket launchers?
Hide! I'll finish him off!
Don't need to tell me twice!
Where's the other one? There you are. Go ahead and come away, man. Let's circle.
Man, that was intense! How do you do it?
One bruise at
Easy,
a time.
boy.
Look, your heart's in the
Button
right
at a
place,
time.
but if you keep this up, you're gonna get killed.
Yeah, I see that now. Don't worry, I'm hanging up the suit. Spider-Man, no more.
Good call. Besides, you don't need a costume to make a difference.
Hey, that's a good
I
line.
like how near the
remember
mouth
that.
the mask is like this. It's like a pentagon. Too small for two Spider-Man. Agreed. We should fight to the death. Decide which Spider-Man is the best Spider-Man. Increases the amount you yield from focus. I like that. Gadget attacks generate more focus. I don't have research tokens. Scan enemies remain highlighted until combat starts. Generate more focus. Got it. This is the friendly neighbor Spider-Man. Electrically insulated. Get bashed high discharge capacitors temporarily electrify gauntlets, electrifying enemies. Nice, nice. Maximum slots for this gadget. Hell yeah. now. Do the rest of the puzzles.
I've always been about the truth. When I was a...
I should have recorded this!
An amazing thing must be like combos.
Drugs are maybe my most disliked criminal activity.
Combos
Definitely top
like,
5.
Higher
Or
than 30
bottom 5.
combos,
However,
like 10 times or something like that. Or not taking damage. This is amazing every time.
Local units, need a response to a robbery. Suspects are armed. Officers, please converge on Longacre.
we reserve the right to refuse service and knock out any criminals. Says so right on the sign.
Oh.
Arresting Fisk brought all the small-timers out of the woodwork.
That's cool.
Hurricanrana, yeah. Rey Mysterio 69. Amazing. It is so incredibly well developed too. Like so polished. You know what I mean? There's so little errors and bugs. Like, and the sling. You know, when you're slinging around, it's like so many disasters could happen, right? And it still works so flawlessly. You control so well as well. It's incredible. Hey, Doc. What up?
How does it work?
Uh-oh.
Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
At least that's the arm I fixed.
Yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment.
Uh-oh.
That's it.
Where he gets
I'm
crazy.
calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the
Osborn.
hell are you?
Speak of the devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other?
Osborn.
It's Mr. Mayor. It's Norman. Norman!
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
Hello, Goblin.
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't
Look at the detail of
changed
the
a
face.
bit.
His looks more detailed.
Neither of you.
Osborn than Otto's.
Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you
Hey,
can
so much
start
better
that
we asked for,
business you
Harry.
always talk
Here you
about.
go.
This is opportunity knocking.
I wonder if they're gonna show Goblin or not. Maybe it's not. It's not gonna be an enemy. And if it is,
Easy.
I wonder if it's Aerie or Norman.
They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter, there's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
Hitting rock bottom.
Wish I could do something to help Doc. Maybe call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad. No. Norman never listens to Harry. Even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe.
Ooh, new shirt. Looking good, Peter.
Peter. Oh, Peter. Don't even know why I'm bothering to record this. Norman has neutered us, and soon the lab will be out of funds. We were on the verge of such great things. If we had just a bit more time and money, I know all the ideas in our heads would have come pouring. Wait. Ideas in our heads.
Uh-oh.
My God, Peter, that's it!
This is where he's turning crazy. Could be. Let's do this. Puzzles.
Running tests on carbon nanotube biocompatibility.
357, 3678. So only one off. This one can't be used on the first one. It can be used on the second or the third. This one can be used on the second and the third if we subtract. This one can be used on the second. This one can be used on the second. One needs to be subtracted. So does this one. So used on first and second. Alright. Let's assume, because this one is more, let's assume we need to subtract from that one. And then this. So it's subtracted, and now we need the edges. That. Instead of this one. Oh, we need all three. There we go. Okay. Let's assume that one needs the subtraction. Now this one has a lot of them, so this and this. This one doesn't work on this one, so might as well. This one. There we go.
Decent candidate for a direct tissue interface, but I feel like we can do better. Graphene. But the structure is super unique.
368.
What is this?
35. Ooh, 3 out. Ooh. Oh, they need a lot. No need that shit. In the middle. Go. That's too much. This one. There we go. They're getting more interesting now because there are more choices. The more choices, the more difficult the puzzle becomes.
Could be a great structural element for a prosthetic.
And a research token.
Damn it! Why do I keep repeating the same mistake over and over? Norman Osborn cannot be trusted. In matters large and small, if Norman has the chance to profit off another man's loss, he'll take it. It's infuriating. Someday I'll turn the tables. I'll teach Norman what it is to feel helpless and small.
Doc must have more history with Norman than he shared. Ugh. How do you know we lost our grant money? Just taste the new coffee. Lots of late nights in this lab. Glad Doc keeps the snacks stocked up. We should get more of those little cheese squares, though.
Oh, I can get in before. Not this one, this one.
Man, I remember the first day I interviewed here. Showed up with stains on my shirt, 10 minutes late from stopping a mugging. Still can't believe Doc hired me. Hope he doesn't regret it now.
Alright, nothing new. Let's go then.
Wish I could do something to help Doc. Maybe call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad. No. Norman never listens to Harry. He even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe. Must be some way to help Doc. I'll think of something. Harry left me a message about these before he left for Europe.
Pete,
Ooh,
hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm
maybe
away,
have to go around and
Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one. Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's like a part of my mom is too.
Because that's the way to
not
get.
Gonna pay
yeah,
the bills,
that's the way to get.
It sounds like it means a lot to him. I'll do what I can to help.
Another of our air quality stations, monitoring contaminants in the surrounding atmosphere is super important for the city and its citizens, but certain corporate overlords are less than thrilled by the prospect of their pollution output being publicly reported. Snapping up smog?
I've got a couple stations measuring air pollution. The idea is to catch the, what's the word, contaminants before they reach toxic levels. Between you and me, I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
The amount of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too high. And rising. If it keeps getting worse, people could die. The particles are concentrating in trouble spots, like mini clouds of smog. I'll swing through them and get samples, then trace them to the source.
What do we collect? Oh, we gotta get to the cloud? Yo, what? So many clouds. Probably only need...
Nasty as they are, I gotta swing right through those clouds.
That's cool.
For these clouds to be visible to the naked eye, the level of toxins must be up there.
Oh, it's like a race checkpoint thing, now that I notice. That's a clever way to actually disguise it as racing through rings. Doesn't make a lot of sense, right? That's pretty smart. Good job, Insomniac. You're smart.
I'm getting some good stuff.
That my favorite
good
developer
samples of bad
actually
stuff
knows
anyway.
game design and is smart about it. Good taste.
Got it. Oh, feels like I'm breathing from
I think you need to get very healthy,
The
Mr.
toxins
Spiderman.
coming from 2 types of cars and a faulty smokestack. I better get photos. Great light on that one. Perfect.
It's so fun to take photographs. I love that they allow you to take photographs while free movement. It's incredible. Usually you have to stand still. Well, before you had to stand still, right? Now it's just like...
Best smokestack picture I ever took. The Department of Environmental Protection will take it from here. Maybe I should make a green spider costume for Earth Day.
Yes, you should.
Well, Harry's station just stopped a public health crisis. Oscorp's gonna have a hard time arguing it's not useful.
Spider-Man, Shocker has escaped, and now he's robbing a bank on East 31st.
What happened? I thought he was behind bars.
He was, but one of the guards just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his suit back.
I knew Shocker was working for someone. What did you get out of the guard?
Wish I could ask him, but he's dead. Whoever made him release Shocker didn't want any loose ends.
Damn.
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's creepy. Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the bank.
You unlock the electric web. Ah, I see. We need the electric web for that level. Assuming maybe I'll get it after Electro
Peter,
or Shocking.
I've been looking into the demons. Sounds like they've quietly established a power base in the vacuum left by Fisk.
A vacuum I created by putting Fisk away. Jameson was right. The demons are my fault.
What were you supposed to do? Let Fisk keep godfathering? Are you okay? You sound even mopier than usual.
I think I might have just lost my job. The city's Norman actually pulled our funding.
Oh, Pete. I'm sorry. If Harry were here, he could talk some sense into his dad. You'll find another source. Your work's too important.
Thanks, MJ. Talk to you soon.
New York is renowned for pristine drinking water, but it doesn't get that way without a lot of work. The station is designed to ease that burden by monitoring smaller bodies of water with connections into the city's main water line. I have to go.
This is one of my labs that monitors water quality. Any nasty stuff gets in, it tells you. I wanted to check on it myself, but it's just never enough time.
That does not look good.
Feels like Harry's not telling me something.
Yeah.
I hope he's okay. That algae's already killing fish. And if I don't stop it, it'll work its way up the food chain fast. I whipped up a virus that'll attack it in Harry's lab. But I need a sample of the algae to make it work. Gotta get to the lake, stat.
Yeesh.
Got it. Now I need to crack cell walls, and the only way I can do that in time is with G-force. The quick and dirty way to apply G-force is jump off a tall building.
Like that
and
idea.
Toss one around his Oscorp. Wish I could do this in a lab, but there's no time. Jump the gun.
Oh, let's use the Avengers Towers. The Avengers Tower. I wonder if there's something.
Got nervous, I guess.
Also, I wonder if the PlayStation 4 game had the Avengers Tower.
Got an itchy web finger.
I want to see if there's any Easter eggs up here. Doesn't seem that way.
Woo, got it! Now I just have to do it again. I am not eager to repeat that, but I have to.
250?
Not low enough. Good work! Now if I can just keep from throwing up. Gotta hurry back to the lake and turn this loose.
Don't throw up, please. Not on the mask. Please, not yet. Not yet. Just get home first. Take off the outfit. Then throw up into the mask.
There. And it's tailored to the toxic algae. Won't hurt normal plant life. Which is good, because a park without plants is just a vacant lot.
What's up, dude?
Wait, they stay around? Hmm? Oh, they stay around? Why? Interesting. Well, there's a bunch more things locked, so we'll unlock them throughout the story.
Excuse me.
Why they stay around? So you can get more points, maybe? Alright, boys. We're gonna get to the next story landmark, and then we're gonna call it a day. We'll be back for more on Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Appreciate you coming by, and make sure to follow.
Now, a lot of people ask me what I think of Mayor Osborn, but what matters is what you think. Let's ask our first caller. You're on with J. Jonah James.
What you missed.
Hi, I think Mayor Osborn's doing a terrific job. He's cleaned the city up and expanded the economy.
With all due respect to the office of mayor, the police cleaned up the city.
That's shocker. Alright, so on Wednesday we're gonna get this exciting
lawyer,
boss battle, maybe? So we'll
pretty
see.
Sure that's a parole violation.
It's a parole violation.
Oops, guess we're stuck in here for a while. Want to play 20 questions? No? How about we thumb wrestle? Okay, face punch it is. Whoa! Your gauntlets are all digital now, aren't they?
Have it your way. You wanna fight?
Let's fight.
Fight!
Man, can't wait to put you back behind bars so we can talk science.
I love how Peter Parker is such a geek, right? Such a science nerd. He's fighting Joker and is like interested in how the gauntlets work.